What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the MXNEYCAR Canadian Tour. We're here at Eldora, getting ready to kick things off yet again with the Canadian boys. But on the dirt this time. We were supposed to have 3 dirt races on the schedule. However, both those other dirt tracks were just so broken and so terrible that I just decided not to include them on the schedule. So I went ahead and replaced them with some other races, but yeah, here we are. Eldora, baby. Here we go. Through 3 and 4, pace car is in. Let's begin. Green flag is in the air. Scott Steckley dives in, immediately takes the lead there. This is pretty fast. For a dirt track, this is a pretty quick track, to say the least. Oh, a little bit of contact there, or almost contact with Whitlock, who dominated the last race. All of a sudden, Whitlock says, I'm a key player to all his races. 3 and 4 wide off turn number 4, and the caution's out. Derek Lynch up in the outside wall, along with the one of Peter Gibbons. Let's see what happens here. That was strange. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Let me. Hold on. I didn't say y'all. I didn't say do all that now. Goodness. How do I? Okay, I got it to work before. Now all of a sudden it doesn't want to. Huh. This is strange, but oh well. Whatever. Yeah, it's not working. But into the wall they went. That's did that work? No. Okay. I can't get it to slow that. I figured something out to where it went and what I was doing was do slow motion instead of speeding it up, but now it's just speeding it up. I don't know. But yeah, into the wall. Or was it this? No. No, none of these. Alright, anyway, yeah, into the wall. They just kind of lost grip there. Sorry. Oh, and I just restarted the race. Whoops. Let me back in, and let's jump back into it, shall we? Here we go. After the restart. Green flag back in the air. The Dust Bowl is back underway. Oh no! Into the wall! Brad Graham, big crash, collecting more. And the caution is out yet again. And more into the wall in 1 and 2. They're wrecking all over the place. Oh, and they're still piling in. Don Thompson just trying to get back to the caution flag. We're going to take a look at what happened here. Brad Graham. Hang on, give me a second here. Trying to figure this out. My keyboard is kind of broken. the 8 on the number pad doesn't work, so I have to find different ways to put it in slow motion like that without doing this, and I think that's the only way that 8 key is the only way I think to do that. So yeah, I thought I figured out a way to slow it down without the 8 key, but apparently that speeds it up instead. So yeah, never mind that then. But let's take it back once again. They just went into the wall there. Yeah, that just speeds it up. That doesn't slow it down. I keep trying it because I don't know why, but I'm gonna look at it later on at some point and test things out off camera. But 19 just underneath, I think got in a little too hot, lost grip. This is a really complex one. Hold on. Just dives in. Yeah, just got in there too hot. Up into the 40, back into the wall hard. It's a really weird angle for them to hit. And then Mark Dilly comes along, nowhere to go. Right in the both of those cars can completely destroyed the front end of that race car, and then racing back to the caution flag, the 12 just slid up into the wall, and the 95 went with him, and nowhere for the 97 of Chris Mack to go. He was already on the brakes and on the top of 3 wide. It's harder to slow these cars on dirt than it is on asphalt and concrete, so drivers learning that the hard way here today, but the green flag's back in the air. A little bit of 3 wide action off turn 4. Oh, and around goes Andrew Ranger into the wall. But he keeps it straight and keeps it rolling. We're still green. Oh, wrecking big time. Up and over. DJ Kennington. Violent accident. Oh my goodness. Red flag is out. That was a horrible wreck. And boy, I just hope DJ Kennington's okay. Ranger got sideways off the corner trying to keep it off these guys. Slid up the racetrack, got up into the wall. Bounced off Whitlock. And that's what kept him straight. And he kept the car moving. That you could argue that would have been a caution, but race control didn't see fit. He got it rolling again and did stack these guys back up, but the wreck wasn't a cause of that. Wasn't caused because of that stack up. DJ Kennington further up the track. I think he just went ahead and lost grip. No, it was the 84. J.R. Fitzpatrick got in too deep. Slides up the racetrack. They both go into the wall hard. Fitzpatrick keeps the car straight. Kennington's going to spin around. Spinning again. Trying to lock it down. Whitlock gets into the 17, and then he comes back down right into the path of Ranger, who just got fired back up and got back up to speed. And look at how wildly that 13 is spinning and flipping through the air. As we watch it again, this time in full speed. Oh, man, doing a break dance almost. That was very violent. You see John Gaunt involved in it as well there. As well as the 77 of Derek Lynch. Nowhere to go. And they were wrecking further down. Derek Lynch piled into this one too. More aggressive racing and into the wall. With the 25 of Jim Lapsovich and collects the 95 as well. The 02 and the 77. Involved in that there. These drivers finding the limits here. Finding them a little too late. And finding them the hard way, rather. As they wreck big time here from Eldora. And I think no, we're good. Oh, we got one in the wall up here, though. Dumoulin's around, caution's out yet again. Goodness, I cannot get the camera on the right car. There we go. Jason Hathaway's your new leader. No, Steckley's the leader now. Hathaway's in second, green flag back in the air. So I did previously mention this track being extremely fast for a dirt track, and man, I think some drivers kind of learning that the hard way. And just how fast it is, because you see that right there. Chris Mack into the wall and around. Caution is out yet again. Chris Mack basically driving the modified at this point. He's full-time in the modified series, so not much of a surprise there. Man, this is just very unfortunate, but the racing started out pretty decent here, and it's devolved into chaos. Green flag back in the air. Jason Hathaway jumps to an early lead. We're going to cut to a wide shot to see when the next wreck happens here. And we're not even going to catch it there. Oh, further back. 3 cars separately into the wall and around. And a third one, or a fourth one rather, Kent Noon up into the wall in turn 1. Man, these guys keep over-rotating those cars and sliding up into the wall. The main problem is they don't immediately lock it down. They immediately lock it down. They don't try to drive out of it. And into the wall once again, multiple cars. Peter Collette, Alex Tagliani, and John Gunn into the wall that time by. Cautions out yet again. We're not getting any clean starts or restarts here. Green flag back in the air. Trying it again here. Usually when we take a while to get a clean restart, they go single file, but this one has nothing to do with the fact that they're going single or double file. This is just drivers losing grip, and this time, oh, I was about to say they benefited, but up and over goes JM White, rolling in turn 2. Man, red flag's out for the second time today. The driver's gonna bring it to a stop as we got one upside down in turn 2. Man, oh man, this race is pure chaos. Again, it started off so well, but after the first caution, it's been nothing but drama here and chaos. And I was going to say, we nearly had a wreck at one point here on this restart, but they slid up into another car and saved it. So if anything, it was a saving grace that they didn't restart single file right there. Otherwise, the 22 of Steckley right there would have been into the wall. Instead, he slid up into JM White. And unfortunately, JM was the next car to overdrive into the corner. No, he wasn't. Same group of cars underneath him. This time it was Nick Lapsovich in the 13. Todd Nickel gets clipped by the 56 of Joey McComb, and Doug Brown separately slid up into the wall. And look at the 21. Launched up into the air, into the fence, bouncing off, rolling, bounces off the wall right there, barrel rolls, flipping wildly down the racetrack and comes to rest on the roof of that 22 car, upside down. So the 21, 22, and multiple others out of the race. And look at this. Turns 3 and 4 in the race back. You see the 77 and the 84 both break loose there. Man, oh man. Wow, pure chaos here today, or here tonight from Eldora. Green flag back in the air. It's going to be a green-white checkers. Head off turn number 2. Can they make it back around this time by? Off turn 4, they've made it to the white. Donald Chisholm out in front, car hard on the wall. Big crash back here. Huge pile up in the back. But we're racing back to the checkered flag. Donald Chisholm is going to win from Eldora. Talk about a game of survival here on the dirt. Donald Chisholm gets his first win of the season, hanging on to that 98 car, just surviving and staying in front. Let's see what happened further back. Because man, oh man, it's Nick Lapsovich again losing control. Up into the air and almost turned over. You see the 49 sliding up the racetrack. Doug Brown, I mean, they were piling him in. Everybody, I think, pushing so hard. They know it's the last lap. They want to get up there and make as much ground as they can. You see the 13 has the idea of, let me dive underneath the 97, but just lost grip, slid up the racetrack, and everybody else sending it behind just all came together, and around they all went. Dave Whitlock just barely avoided getting clipped right there. That took out a bunch of them. Man, oh man, talk about pure chaos. Not all of them are going to be clean. And all of them are going to be snoozers. This one definitely wasn't a snoozer. It wasn't a great race, but it wasn't a snooze fest either, because it was a war of attrition here tonight from Eldora. But that's going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Hope to see y'all next time, and until then,